Hey guys, it's Pluto. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook tour of half of my sketchbook because that's all I've done. But yeah, here we go. So this is the cover. I did it myself with the grabby acrylic markers. I really like it. I have TS for Taylor Swift, 1D for One Direction, and then the 21 Pilots symbol. But yeah, and then this is the side, the sketchbook, the date I started, and then I'll put the date that I end here. But yeah, opening up. This is a sketchbook I have. I got it on Amazon. It was like 3 of these for I think $20. So yeah, I have 2 other ones at home. And yeah, see? My name, and again, the date. So here is some, like it says, original characters that I want to do with my polymer clay. And then here, some more. Just some designs that I've come up with. I don't know why I left these 2 empty. I don't know if I wanted to add more stuff for polymer clay, but yeah, these are empty. This one's also empty. So this is my actual first page. I didn't know what to do, so I just used some markers, some pens, and I did. It's supposed to be an apple. I don't know why it's purple. And then a strawberry, but it looks more like a tomato. And pierced ear. Just some random doodles. Here, again, didn't know what to do, so I just drew the moon, some stars. And these are actually, if you look closely at my profile picture, that's where I got these from. Yeah, the moon, some flowers, nothing much to it. Again, here it says handmade. I guess I was just drawing more of the polymer clay designs that I have. Here I was using, as you can see, an orange colored pencil. I was just doing, since I'm from Texas, I did cowboy hat, which I really like this design. I might want to turn it into a sticker in the future. And here a boot question mark, because does not look like a boot. Then the Bucky's beaver, blue bonnet, La Bola, but its actual real name is called the Reunion Tower. And fun fact, I've actually had one of my paintings showcased there. I think it was my sophomore year in high school. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Then sweet tea, just some quotes. It says be selfish with your art. We were watching, I think it was Glass. It might have one of those 2 movies. I can't remember the other one, but he says the broken are more evolved, or like the broken are the more evolved, and I really like that, so I wrote it down. And then that reminds me, I don't care. Also some cactus. And then here's a little sketch of something I want to do, like a bedroom, and then a kid drawing instead of like an actual landscape. Here I was testing out some oil pastels, I'm pretty sure. So don't look at that. That's literally so gross. But yeah, I tried to do a starfish and then a jellyfish. And I don't know what that was. I think I was just blending it out. Moving on. Some more oil pastels. I did some like seaweed, little stingray, turtle. And then it's another quote I wrote down saying, I'm chilling, parentheses, estoy chillando, which means like I'm crying basically. So like I'm chilling, in parentheses, I'm actually crying. But it makes more sense in Spanish. And here I was testing out some like charcoal pencil, I think it was, or graphite pencil. So I just did some random doodles. It's basically just become like a swatch page. Like if I don't know what a certain color will be, or if I'm not 100% sure how it will look, I'd swatch it there. Self-explanatory. Here I was also swatching some markers that I got like 5 years ago to see if they still worked. Some of them did, so I kept those, and then some of them, as you can see, didn't really work, so I threw those out. Here I used the grabby markers, and again did not know what to do, so I just filled up the page and again random doodles. Here I wanted to, you know how you see on Pinterest like one color sketchbook pages, so I had a green pen, like a green gel pen, and I just, you know, did whatever. I think that one's my favorite. It's just a rock. I think earlier I had seen a TikTok about Elmo and Rocco, and you know the whole beef that Elmo has with him, so did a rock. This, if you couldn't tell, is where I got my profile picture for, you know, YouTube and my social media. Designed it myself, obviously, based on an older Procreate sketch that I did for one of my friends. She wanted us to draw ourselves for her Twitch, and so I did that, and then now I did it here and it's my icon. So yeah, and again green, verde, but yeah. And then here another little sketch that I want to do into, like, I guess a print. I have some of it already done on Procreate. I'm just too lazy and haven't gone back to it because it's a lot. I'm really excited for when it's done. Here again, I had some old markers and pens that I wanted to test out, so I just swatched them. And here again, just more people. I really like her. She's really cool. Did some tomatoes, duck, another star. People, yeah, pretty chill. Oh, ignore her face. As you can see, it says fixed head and arms. I just wanted, you know, to do a quick sketch of something I saw. Just someone laying at the park, you know. I think they were either drawing or reading something. I put a little pencil because I couldn't really tell. And then their phone. I didn't know if their phone was there, but I just put it there. But yeah, this is another thing I want to turn into a print. I did start it on Procreate, but then I just gave up. But I'll go back to it, I promise. Then this one I really like. I also started this one on Procreate, and I got really far into it, but again, haven't gone back to it, but I will. Yeah, I just really like it. It's supposed to be me in the middle, you know, and then a koi fish, lily pads, and a duck, and then a dragonfly. But yeah. Oh, ignore that. Again, it says I have to fix everything. It's a sketch, but I also started this one on Procreate. Just the idea of, you know, someone falling into a fishbowl and the fish has headphones. And then again, going back to the little critters I had. They're just dancing in a disco ball, and there's gonna be like a branch here that's holding it. And yeah, they look really cute. I'm excited for this too. Oh, again, same critters on a leaf, like type of rowboat. Again, started it on Procreate, but have not gone back to it. And here, I don't know where this idea came from, but as you guys know, or as I've mentioned in my first video, I love matcha. And so I wanted to do sort of like a matcha cup with plants growing out of it. But I never actually finished this. But I did take it to Procreate too, and I didn't finish it there either. But I might come back to this eventually and finish it, because it looks really good, you know, as like the beginning. You can tell it's a work in progress, but yeah. Oh, again, rough sketch here, but I love Bulbasaur. He's my favorite Pokemon ever. But yeah, just different sketches of Bulbasaur that I maybe want to do into like a sticker, you know, him on a mushroom. I don't know what that was. A matcha cup. Yeah, and here I was looking through my camera roll, and I was just, you know, picking whatever I liked. And again, I picked the color, as you can see, pink for all of it, and I actually really like it. I had a picture of the Matilda balloon. I don't know if you guys know. I'll put a picture here. It's basically during one of Harry Styles' concerts. Someone released a heart balloon during Matilda, and it was the beautifulest thing ever. I don't even know if that's a word, but it was so beautiful how it just, you know, he sang and it just went up in the air. But yeah, I love that. And then more cactus, more plants, a fountain, you know, love it. And then here again, looked at my camera roll, saw some buildings, and I really like this part, you know, that's my favorite. And then this top section, but yeah, bridge, slide, little sidewalk, and lily pads and more cactus. And then here, going again with the one color sketchbook page, I did some ducks. I really like this frog. I want to turn it into like a print or sticker too. But yeah, then the umbrellas. I also like this. Again, one day we'll turn it into a sticker or a print. Yeah. Oh, I love this page. I did this at like 4 in the morning. And at first, I was like, I don't know what to do, but I want to do a colored pencil sketch. So I chose this color and I went on Pinterest and looked at, you know, like references. And so I drew her and then I was like, wow, that's kind of good. I kind of ate that. So I decided to go with the whole like flower child idea. I also got this off Pinterest and I made her, you know, inspired by them. Because it's supposed to be like she's the oldest version of herself. And she's looking at, you know, her younger self and like her teenage years. If that makes sense. You see, because it says, you know, I'm still a child, and then let me breathe, then you are just like a wildflower. But yeah, overall, one of my favorite spreads in my sketchbook. Oh, this one too. So like, the previous one and these two were made at like 4 in the morning. The red in this one, honestly, was a really good color choice on my part, if I do say so myself. But yes, happy birthday, alone again, figures, and then, you know, a card that, you know, you wrote to yourself, and the gift you gave yourself. Basically, I did it with the idea of, oh, you know, birthdays can sometimes feel lonely, especially for me, because not only do I share it with my sister, even though she's 4 years older, but I don't know. I've never really been given gifts, if that makes sense. Well, I did when I was younger, but then as I grew older, only a couple of my friends would do it, and it's not like, oh my gosh, I need gifts for my birthday, you know? It's just like, it's the thought that counts, you know? And it feels nice, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep talking about that. But I love this one too. And for this one, I also went on Pinterest for her, and I love how she turned out. Like, the hair, again, the face and everything, like, that is so good. Maybe I am an artist. Anyways, and then her, also love how she turned out. Love how she turned out. The doodles, everything, chef's kiss, I love it. And then here are some more people. If you couldn't tell, I love drawing people. Again, went on Pinterest, got some references, and yeah, she's my favorite. Just love how she looks so soft, and like, she's just perfect. Again, chef's kiss for this one. Like, I love all of them, but like, there's just something about this one that's like, wow. Again, maybe I was meant to be an artist. And then here, these are some little doodles that I did that I want to turn in. Oh, well, I turned some of them already into like some prints, you know. I did this one, if you've seen. I posted it on my TikTok and Instagram. And then I've done this one too. And I think I've done that one. Then some more. I've done that one too. That one. I think that one and that one. But yeah. Cute. Oh, what is... Uh-oh, not the eraser. Here, again, this is a Pinterest reference, but I'm like, except for this part, I wish I could fix it, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I was like, wow. Even though I copied a reference on Pinterest, I was really proud of myself, because I was, again, testing out oil pastels. And then here again, I don't know where she came from, but again, love her. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Love the colors. Oh, yeah, again, not really good with oil pastels, but I mean, he's kind of cool. She's kind of cool, you know. But actually, I like the colors. If I could do it again, I would make it more proportional. But I mean, for the time, they were good. Oh, I was practicing with like a fine tip pen, and just gonna say, I'm really good with fine tip pens because look at this. She was a Pinterest inspo, but I did her in my own style, and I actually really like it. And then again, just some doodles, and her. Look at her! Isn't she like pretty? Like the lines and everything. I'm usually not good at side profiles like that, but like the lips, the nose, the hair, the eyes, everything. The ear could have been a little bit down, but if you don't look at that, it's fine. And then the eye wonder, just the doodles, amazing. This one, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with her face, but you know, again, she's kind of cute. And then this one, another Pinterest inspo. Supposed to be like a Mary Jane platform, like Doc Marten. And then leg warmers, and I added the stomp on me and then eat dirt, which honestly pulls it all together. And then again, more people love her, you know. Then who are you? I think it was also like 2 or 3 in the morning when I did these, so I was like, let's get deep. But yeah, the eye's kind of cool. Baggy clothes. I haven't really drawn clothes like that, like a full body, but it turned out cute. Melted candle. Yeah, this person right here, kind of cute. Oh, I love this one too. It was also a Pinterest inspo, but I did it in my own style. You know, put tears, put forget me, please, you know, kissing. You get the deal. And then here, some other little doodles I found on Pinterest. Little mouse. Louis Tomlinson, if you know, you know. Then this is I cannot remember what it's called, but you know what it's called. Anyways, moving on. Oh, so this sketchbook says it's more like for drawing and markers and stuff like that. It's not really for like watercolor or gouache. So I wanted to test it out, and as you can see, it kind of, you know, warped the paper, but it's not that bad. I was so upset because I was like, wow, this is so good, and then my paper fell, and I was like, wow, way to ruin it. You know, if I could, I would have ripped it out, but it's whatever. If you ignore that, it still looks good. I love it. And then here, while this was drying, I was practicing some like, you know, rocks with moss, and then some grass. And then here I did some little ghosts, you know, with mushrooms, and they're pretty cute. Oh, I love these pages so much. Again, going with gouache and colored pencil and marker, you know. My favorite white gel pen. What else can I say? These pages are everything. I love them. Out here, again, this is what I did for my get to know me video. It's just a lily pond. No, what am I saying? A lily pad pond that I did. And then here, I used another picture for this building as a reference from my camera roll. And then I just kind of did whatever. Did a wall, trees, and yeah, ducks. Yeah. Here, like it says, it's just people. Yeah, I really like it. Then here again, just trying a different style. Really like it. And then here was just a, you know, no pressure sketch. It's pretty fun. This was also a Pinterest reference that I really like. I really like how it turned out. Another no pressure, just kind of doing whatever. Even I don't know. Then here, I love her. I love the color. She looks so pretty. Like her face. And her hair is actually kind of messy, but I like it. It looks like highlights here, and I didn't really intend to do that, but it worked out. Oh, here again, I went on Pinterest. I was just doing some random doodles. Again, it was like 3 in the morning. There's a pattern here. I usually get more creative at night, but I'm pretty sure that's normal for all artists. But yeah, I just did I got this one off Pinterest, and then I try to do my own thing, kind of imitating that style. The cow's also from Pinterest. Yeah, I really like it. Then here, I was trying the Ohuhu markers for the first time after having them for like 3 weeks. But yeah, chose the color blue. Really like how it turned out. A cat, because like I said, I'm taking care of a cat right now, so there she is. Did a little star child and then jellyfish. Oh, and I actually just finished this last night. I didn't go to bed until like 5:40 in the morning. No, not really, like 6:30 in the morning, because I stayed up on TikTok. But I love how this turned out. Like, I didn't know if I would add anything here, but I'm glad I did. It looks amazing. Like, again, when I look at this, I'm like, wow, I'm an artist. I'm so talented. If I just, you know, practice more, who knows what I could do. But, you know, not trying to be like, oh, I'm an artist, you know, but like, I'm an artist. Like, I ate that up. I didn't even nibble. I cleaned the plate. Like, I just so, like, I just want to eat it. The skin tone and like, you know, like the underwashes and whatever, the hair, the lips, the eyes, like, my white gel pen is the best. Like, did you see the highlights? Yeah, my white gel pen did that. I take no credit. But yeah, this is also gouache. So again, kind of wrinkly, but it's okay because look at that. I want to turn this into a print so bad. But yeah, that's page 65. That's half of the sketchbook. There's 132, I'm pretty sure, pages here. If I did the math right, this should be about half. But yeah, I think that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I will see you in the next video. Let me know what else you want to see. Let me know which page was your favorite. Until next time, bye!
In a world of green, just like a dream, you and I stand in wild